3, double Zap Zap, Dragon attacks, Town Hall 10 wipeouts. That's what we're going to have a look at in this video, harking back to the old Town Hall 8 days of taking out a base with dragons and lightning spells. Before we do that, I'm Mister. Welcome back to the channel. If you're brand new here, take a moment now to hit that subscribe button for daily uploads of various gaming content. Let's get into this. 3, just for your viewing pleasure. Just for your viewing pleasure. Okay, Queen, starting off with a Queen up on the top right-hand side. Going to obviously take out this air defense next to the Inferno Tower. And a giant, nice little giant down for distraction onto that Archer. Because the Archer hadn't locked onto the Queen yet, so very good timing. So once that Queen takes out that building, steps forward, the Archer would have gotten her. And she just would have had as much extra damage possibly as what was dealt to the giant, possibly coming her way. So that just keeps her long enough, alive long enough just to keep her up until she can get the air defense down. King's creating a nice little funnel on that right hand side. Baby Dragon possibly put up a little bit too prematurely. Not really too sure on that one. Both of those air defenses going down. Closest air defense to the dragons is the one that's left. Obviously this Baby Dragon's helped to create a little bit of a funnel, keep the dragons inside. And a little bit of time constraint to make sure that the dragons didn't go wandering when they started coming down there. Balloons and Lava Hound onto this part of the base where the air defense is, and Stone Slammer coming in on the flanking side as is the usual thing. Get that Stone Slammer in on the flanking side. That way keeps the dragons all down on that one side, and if the Stone Slammer gets taken out, well, then you've got a whole bunch of balloons. Baby Dragon now coming in unimpeded to start cleaning up the trash already. One haste, one free spell left. Obviously at this point the haste and the freeze will be deployed as deemed necessary by the attacker. Okay, balloons have popped onto that. Haste spell down and the freeze spell down. So Wizard doesn't do too much damage to those balloons. Taking out a good lot of stuff. Now Distractor. The balloons are going to take out that Wizard. Oh, hang on. There's a lot of bombs there. Oh, look, low health balloons. They might get that Archer Tower. There was a few Skellies there I saw as well, but I think the Dragons got hold of those Skellies. Couple of Teslas on the left-hand side. Big bombs take out the last of the balloons. Now I've got one more Tesla on the left. Archer and Tesla on the right, but there's a few HP high-level buildings to get through, and this Archer is just going to ping on this Dragon all day long. I think one or both of these Dragons over here on this left-hand side were very sick from memory when I was just glancing at them, but we all already know this is a 3-star anyway, don't we? So 4 Dragons up still. At least I think there's only one Dragon there. That'll go down. Now there's 3 Dragons in that vicinity. That Tesla's not going to start up just yet. Oh, just out of range. Okay, here comes the Tesla now. So that Dragon is very sick. Just gone down. A couple of really sick Dragons there at the moment. Archer goes down. Yep, Archer goes down now. Very sick Dragon. Oh, one Dragon, one Tesla. So a little bit of a nail-biting finish. Don't know how much health is on this Dragon. If there's one black bomb, the Dragon's toast. Oh, good. He's got a good lot of health. So we knew this was a 3-star anyway. We just didn't know how it was achieved before we came into this. And one more little thing. Any 3-star is a good 3-star. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it goes down to the wire or if it happens in a minute and a half. It's still 3 stars on the board. Okay, let's have a look at the next Dragon Zap Zap attack, 3-star attack. All right, here we are. And yes, you guessed it, yours truly. So from fail last week or last previous war, we thought, let's analyse my complete and utter failure at the Hogs to a nice little 3-star. Not with Hogs though. Okay, so what was the plan on this one? Just let me think again what the actual plan was. Alrighty, so I think I'm coming in on this right-hand side here. I think I'm going to zap this and zap that and possibly have the Queen take this one out. I don't remember. Let's just go. See, you would have thought I would have had a look at this before I recorded it. No. Okay. So King coming out. Okay, so it must be this one I'm taking out. Then I'm going to zap these bottom 2 and send the Dragons in on this one. I knew it was something like that. I just remembered it was one of these things. And my logic here was I was looking at the way that the moat was situated, and I kind of thought to myself, you know, the moat's going to help a little bit. I think the moat will help a little bit. So I raged the King there because I was just a little bit fearful the Queen might start pathing around to that other side. Now, if the Queen gets the Archer Tower, that's fantastic. If she doesn't, it's not going to be a biggie. But I think she does get the Archer Tower down in the end anyway, and that just helps the Lava Hound dragons, and of course my very slow deployment of the balloons coming in. Rage spell about to happen. The Lava Hound's about to pop. There it goes. Half the pups wiped out by the Inferno streams, but now the Rage Dragons and the balloons will quickly take out the Inferno and the other stuff. And yes, I was kind of coming into an air sweeper. Let's just have a look at that. Okay, so I'm trying to deploy the Stone Slammer. Took me a couple of goes to get that Stone Slammer down because I was trying to deploy it in a non-deployable zone, because that's what you do, right? When you're in a rush trying to deploy things, you just slap your finger down onto that base. Now, this was a fresh hit too, by the way, so I didn't know where any of the Teslas were or anything like that. So all the dragons have clumped together in that area with the Stone Slammer. Stone Slammer's got plenty of health left, and a whole lot of health just got taken off just then. But the Stone Slammer is getting targeted by the Wizard, while the dragon can take out the Wizard. Now, of course, that dragon will go down to the 2 Teslas that are just firing on it. But I've got a baby dragon and a minion and a Wizard left to start doing a little bit of cleanup. Now, 1 haste spell left as well, so I think I do save this until the last Teslas to get them over there very quickly, just at that last moment from recollection, just to try and save that dragon. The dragon's ignoring the Tesla at the moment, so there we go. Now, lesson to be learnt there is that you do not need to deploy the haste spell right onto the weapon. If you want to haste in, you can haste in a little bit. So, good thing to keep in mind, if you need to haste into a base, there's a little bit of trash, you can put the haste spell a little bit further out, and then once the balloons just whip through that, their speed just carries them over. As you saw, it probably carried them over a good 5 tiles after that. So that was the Zap Zap, double Zap Zap dragon attack. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Oh, hello there. A little bit of deja vu. Yes, it's me again. So I've gone from abject failure previous showing, as you saw, to a 6-pack this war. And for this particular base, just FYI, it is the last Town Hall 10 attack, because today, at the time of this recording, which was the 16th of November, it just hit Town Hall 11. So yes, I now have 4 Town Hall 11s. 2 are upgrading just from like a month ago. Obviously, you've seen my upgrade update. That one's taking through the gold path. This particular base, I'm not going to take through the gold path. Not just yet. Gold pass. Not just yet. Okay, so what was the plan on this one? Well, I'm glad you asked. So I'm pretty sure I'm taking out these 2 air defenses with the lightning. I'm taking out this one with the queen, and the dragons will be coming on this one. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. Let's have a look to see if that is what I'm doing. Yes, again, I know with the magic of video, I could have just had a pause and had a little bit of a look to make sure, but no, I didn't do that. So I dropped the king there, making path over to the Archer Tower and protect the queen, and then the queen can come in and take this out. Now, I do believe I actually missed my queen's ability on this one. I had planned to use her, but I was distracted with other things. The king, the king, I should be raging the king. There we go. Now here I was thinking, quick, I've got to do the queen, but I'm so busy deploying my Lava Hound and balloons that I've ignored my queen. I thought she was okay. I didn't realise what peril she was in, and of course she went down very, very fast at that point. Okay, so what we see is all of the rage, the Lava Hounds come in, all the air defences are down at that point, and I don't even think my Lava Hounds popped. I don't recall it popping. I was possibly too busy looking at where the queen was at that moment in time. Stone Slammer's coming in on these weapons. Yes, the Stone Slammer was coming in against the air sweeper, but that was all part of the plan, so that it would at least come in onto that expo, distract the expo, and then if needed, it would pop. Now, this also was a fresh hit as well, by the way. So the Stone Slammer's still doing some good work. It's going to pop very, very shortly, and I've still got plenty of dragons up. Balloons are doing good. Well, there's no balloons, but the Stone Slammer's doing good. This Tesla, I think, will wipe out this dragon. The Stone Slammer is doing no problemo up there. Going to take out that Archer Tower, I think, before it pops. Oh, look at that. The dragon might even get that Tesla down. It did. Dragon got the Tesla down, and now we're just going to wait for that haste spell to get over onto that wizard, because we know what damage the wizards can do while the balloons are traveling slowly. Get that haste spell down, and Whoompa. Wizard on the dragon. Didn't even see the balloons coming. End of the game. That's it for this base. minion and wizard for cleanup over on this right hand side up here. And I've got one more wizard. I think I just deployed him somewhere. I don't know where I deployed him. There we go. There he is. He's up there. See, he's like magic. That's what he is. He could have been a space wizard, though, from Star Wars or something like that, which is why I didn't see him. Maybe he's a little bit of a force ghost, but then he rematerialized, or he just came from another dimension. Either way, he's on the field of battle. He got a couple of shots off. He's feeling like he's part of the team. Woohoo! Good on you, space wizard. And that is it. Nice little Zap Zap 6-pack for myself, if I do say so. Thank you very much. And for, I think it was Mac, was the other one doing the other double Zap dragon attack as well. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video, and unfortunately for the thing, that is all the Town Hall 10 attacks he will be doing. And from this moment on, if I might be able to bring in a Town Hall 11 over instead, but from this moment on, the thing will be upgrading until he's at least got the other maxed weapon. The brand new weapons have at least maxed up to Town Hall 11 or Town Hall 10 max level, and then we can start warring with him as a very weak Town Hall 11. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. Let me drop any comments you want to in the comment section below, and until next time, thanks for watching.